Level 1. The Watcher. The eyes of the block. You're 14 years old. In your neighborhood, there's only one law: the circle. You watch the older guys, the ones in the black jackets. They have the money, the cars, and the kind of respect that looks like fear. Your mom works 2 jobs just to keep the lights on, but you still walk to school in shoes that are falling apart. You start hanging around the corner. You don't ask questions, you just exist. You grab their cigarettes, their takeout, whatever they need. They start calling you the Watcher. Your job is simple. If you see a cruiser, you drop a red heart in the group chat. If a rival crew rolls up, you run. You don't make a dime. This is the test. They're waiting to see if you'll sell your soul to the cops for $100. Level 2. The Night of Pain. The Initiation. 6 months pass. You haven't breathed a word to anyone. Now it's time for your blessing. They take you into a dark alley. 10 members form a ring around you. The rule is absolute. For the next 60 seconds, you are a punching bag. You can't fight back, and you can't run. The first punch cracks your nose. The second hits your ribs. You hit the concrete, but you must get back up. 60 seconds later, they pull you into a hug. Their blood is now your blood. You're given a new name: Ghost. You aren't free anymore. You are property of the circle. Level 3. The Runner. The Death Courier. You're 16. You're done standing on corners. You've been promoted to the Runner. You don't touch the product directly. You hop on a burner bike, grab a package hidden behind a dumpster, and ride to the other side of town. You knock twice on a nameless door and vanish. You're pulling in $300 a week. You buy your mom a new phone and lie through your teeth, telling her you're a delivery boy. But the truth is, if you get popped, the gang doesn't know you. In a cell, your mouth stays shut, because if you talk, your mom isn't safe on the outside. Level 4. The Veteran. The Enforcer. You're 20. You just finished a 2-year stretch in county and you never gave up a name. When you walk out those gates, you aren't a kid anymore. You're a veteran. You don't carry packages, you manage the block. You've got 10 soldiers reporting to you. You decide who deals on which street. If a shop owner refuses to pay the tax, you don't argue, you break his windows and his spirit at the same time. You're making $4,000 a month. You've got your own ride, but you're now a high-risk offender in every police database in the state. Level 5. The Commander. The Shadow Chief. By 25, you're the commander. You have a private army of 50 soldiers. You don't get your hands dirty anymore. You give orders. You negotiate borders with rival syndicates. You are the judge, the jury, and the executioner. You're clearing $15K a month. You have power, you have status, but you've forgotten how to sleep. Every new kid on the corner wants your seat. You sleep with a loaded Glock under your pillow. You don't even trust your girlfriend because the feds love turning the ones you love into informants. Level 6. The Architect. The Director. You're 32. In this game, that's old age. You've disappeared from the streets. To the world, you're a successful businessman. You own real estate and hotels, perfect machines for turning dirty cash into clean paper. You deal directly with international syndicates. You manage millions, but you're living in a cage. Every phone you touch is tapped by the FBI. You speak in codes. You're powerful, but you can't walk into a grocery store without looking for an exit. Level 7. The Kingpin. The Iron Throne. The feds finally build their RICO case. The judge hands you 40 years. But the story doesn't end there. Prison is where the gang is strongest. You become the Kingpin. The guards are on your payroll. From a 6x9 cell, you order hits on the outside. You control the entire prison economy, the phones, the drugs, the life. You're behind bars, but your empire is still breathing.
Your freedom is gone, but your name still carries the weight of a god. Level 8. The end. The infinite loop. You're 40. You've spent half your life in a cell or on the run. You've taken 5 bullets and served a decade in maximum security. You made millions, but today you have no one. You visit your mother's grave, the funeral you weren't allowed to attend. You drive back to your old block. There you see a 14-year-old kid standing on the corner. He's got a soda in his hand and that same hungry look in his eyes. You see your own reflection. You know his ending will be just like yours, but you can't stop him. Because it's easy to step into the circle, but the only way out is in a pine box.